Welcome to TimeBeat Breaking News Channel. Here are our breaking news today.
1. Human remains have been discovered in 2 voting booths in Mexico. 2. Half of Japanese people predict Olympics will be held this summer.
Mexico. Human remains have been discovered in 2 voting booths in Mexico. According to state officials, human remains were discovered in at least 2 polling booths in Mexico's Baja California state during the country's midterm elections on Sunday. The body parts were discovered after one of Mexico's worst midterm election seasons in recent years, heightening fears of violence and intimidation on voting day. The polls have now closed. Investigators are trying to figure out who the remains belong to and where they came from. Several voting stations in Sinaloa state were forced to close early on Sunday due to threats from armed organizations, according to the Electoral Institute of the State of Sinaloa, IEES. The stealing of voting boxes and the assault of some employees were among the occurrences, according to the authorities. Lorenzo Cordova, president of Mexico's National Electoral Institute, said some incidents happened at voting stations and were addressed according to the law. The election was widely interpreted as a referendum on Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, who famously campaigned on the promise of hugs, not gunshots, but has so far failed to reduce violence in the country.
Japan. Half of Japanese people predict Olympics will be held this summer. According to a new poll released Monday, half of the Japanese population favors holding the Tokyo Olympics this summer, indicating that support for the disputed games is growing 7 weeks before the opening ceremony. According to a recent poll conducted by the Yomiuri Shimbun Daily, 50% of respondents want the games to take place this summer, while 48% want them to be cancelled. There was no choice for a postponement. The newest statistics come as COVID-19 infection rates in Japan continue to decline, despite the fact that emergency measures in numerous places, including Tokyo, remain in place. Vaccinations are also on the rise after a cautious start, albeit only about 3% of the population has been fully immunized so far. Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga's popularity rating has dropped from 43% to 37%, the lowest since he took office in September last year, according to the same poll, while the government's disapproval rating has risen from 46% to 50% since May. Suga's administration has been hammered in surveys for its handling of the coronavirus outbreak, with authorities declaring multiple virus emergencies this year and facing criticism for not responding quickly enough on vaccinations. The Yomiuri telephonic poll, carried out from June 4 to 6, found 26% of the 1,070 respondents want the games to proceed without spectators, while 24% want a limited number of fans allowed in.
Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.